What's going on, everyone? This is Ripper, and I got a few requests to do kind of a video commentary over my 148, which I'm going to adjust my volume on. 100% run 148, and yeah, so I thought I'd do it. I'm just going to be commenting generally about the strategies, more related to 100%, as I mess up the Jaguar here, although I still think it was pretty fast. Yeah, 27? That's not too bad. But generally more the 100% strategies related to 100%. Is more what I'm trying to say. So anything that's in any percent I won't cover too much. So more my thoughts and stuff about 100% run, because I know a few of you were asking. So what I tried to do, comparing to the previous world record, Jay's world record, which is number 2, Jay did a very kind of what I'd call very basic strategy. It was basically how you probably play the game normal, except for a few glitches to get areas early, namely the early teleporter glitch, which is probably the most relevant run, which is the most relevant glitch in this category. I decided to use almost every glitch I could possibly find, a few that could have been used in Jay's that weren't discovered at the time, and basically flip the whole route on its head. So my route is based on, number one, because I'm playing on emulator, I want to reduce load times. So that was my idea. So he enters something like 90 different locations. Mine's like 70 or something like that. I forget the exact numbers. By the way, you don't have to kill this howler. He never hits you. So I get all the idols without hitting any loading screens. So that's the idea. So we get all the idols in crash site, so we don't have to load it again. We never come back to crash site. I want to visit every area as few times as possible. Unfortunately, with this route, I do have some item problems, which I'll cover going into later in the run. So obviously we get the shaman here. I just get extra health because why not? It allows me to just spam through the button. You get extra health mystery item. There are a few required buys for shamans, but there's not many. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you generally can buy in whatever order you want, as long as you have enough idols for each of them. There's only a few required buys. So we get Canteen here. The point of getting Canteen is so we can buy Canteen maxes. Oh, that's a horrible triple. Come on, bud. There we go. So we can buy Canteen maxes early on. Otherwise, you have to wait till you hit Sinclair's excavation camp. If the route changes, so we hit that earlier, you could possibly do away with getting Canteen there. So we come back to native jungle, so we ignore the idol for now. I have to wait for that one. That's fairly standard. So I want to actually point out as well, this route is completely unoptimized. I am not happy with this route, and I'm going to continue to optimize 100%, just because I think it can be better. This route's not perfect at all. The best time for this route could not go below, or it's not going to go below 140 on this route. Just because of the inherent problems with it. But it is faster than the second place route, the normal quote-unquote route. So no altar skip here. Not now, because we don't actually go to Bidden Biden's camp. So that is something that is very, very different to any percent. And that's what I like about 100%. It's so different. So the reason I don't go to Bidden Biden's camp is pretty simple. I only want to go there once. So I only go there once. Why would you go there multiple times when you only have to go there once? We only have to hit it once to get Sling, which we need to get Super Sling. You cannot buy Super Sling without it. And we need to hit Mysterious Temple. So they're the only two reasons we need to go there, and we don't do any of those things early on, so why go there? I can't remember how good my... Oh, come on. So this is fairly standard any percent stuff. It's a little different torch skip. Slightly different. Well, that isn't... So I probably missed that. I knew I would miss that. Jeez. Looking back on... this is a world record run. I actually realized how many mistakes I made. But I think in a 148 run... And especially with something as random as native games, you can afford, like, if you lose 30 seconds, you lose 30 seconds. It's not a reset. You only reset when you're multiple minutes behind here. So I think this is the optimal route to get. Yeah, this is the best route to get the better bridge idol, in my opinion. So go around the right side first. Don't bother getting the one on the left. Go down, grab the Shaman here. I think we get the first Canteen Max here. Just kind of the philosophy that if I need to buy something and it's not required, just get the cheapest one. May as well. Again, buy order doesn't really matter, so do whatever you feel like.
Thanks everyone else in the house.
And I think that's the most efficient route to get all of the things there. So we need to triple jump this instead of rising strike. That's actually a little precise, that triple jump. So if you're having problems with that, just keep trying. Fairly standard here. Unfortunately, you can't use the coconut tree jump. It is a coconut tree, right?
Just so as long as I get it.
I think it's a coconut tree. What if it isn't, it isn't. But we can't use the tree jump. Which means we need to use the shitty ball clip, which I hate. I hate it. You can spin kick up here, and I miss it. That's fairly precise, actually. But it's possible to spin kick up there. I was trying a few different camera angles that did not work. Yep. I was trying a few different things because I feel like in 100%, you can try a few different things. Really? Oh god, I missed it twice.
You should also have a different split.
My early game is horrible in the world record run. God, guys, this world record's free. Absolutely free. Gotta move my mic away. Sorry, there's a bit of noise. And yeah, so you have to hit all those bushes for that to appear. Scare away all the birds. I hate this ball clip, but I get first try. That's nice. So you can double jump up there. You jump on this little ledge here. You can kind of have to keep jumping till you kind of grab, and then you have to do it the old way. So jump and aim slightly left there, and with a spin kick, and it'll push you right up. Give that a few goes. It's a bit hard to get the kind of feel of that one. And torch skip is normal. Oh god. No, I think I clipped there. I probably would have reset after that, honestly. And then torch skip is normal. I'm actually pretty good at torch skip. Although I almost failed that. It looks like, I think, a couple of pixels over I would have fallen there.
That was the closest thing.
Pretty good ending. I'm just trying to listen to what I'm saying, but I've got the volume pretty low. Okay, so... Oh,
can we stop diving, please?
Yeah, I dived there. That's annoying. My early game's real sloppy, but I come home with, you know, a big, kind of head full of steam. So Mama Olu Tower is fairly standard. Triple jump here is quicker, even if you fail it a few times.
Hello?
Because otherwise you have to go all the way around the right side. Mama Olu Tower is different to any percent because you rotate the tower. You have to rotate the tower to get the Shaman later on anyway, so, you know, we may as well do it now rather than risking I don't think it has a name. That skip, the tower jump? I'm not really sure. We never gave it a name. So yeah, we rotate the tower now. There's no real... I mean, I reckon there's probably a way to get up here without rotating the tower. I've never really looked into it because it doesn't lose that much time. Probably something that we can look into. I feel you can use the vines to get on top there and skip the rotation of the tower, but it's something I've never looked into because it's like a 30-second time gain or something. And we need to get that idol anyway. And that idol happens to be nice and close to Jungle Trail, our next location. So we don't have Sling yet, so we can't get the first idol here. But we'll come back to that when we get to it. That's a while away now. And I just realised I'm going to be sitting here for almost 2 hours explaining this, so thumbs up to me. We ignore this idol too, because we're going to come back through here. We need to, with Monkey Temple skip anyway, which is obviously new to the run as well. Just go right up to the wall here, and they stop throwing coconuts. You can have as many tries at the triple jump. As long as you touch the wall, the coconuts will stop. So grab this dude, may as well. I suppose you don't need to grab that guy.
Unless you do torch skip again.
I suppose you can kick that and come back later. But I'm not sure how it goes with the idol path. Because you may need those idols later. And this is just as what happens in any percent. So again, if you want any percent stuff explained, let me know. But I won't be going through it. I'll be going through 100% specific glitches. So monkey temple skip, probably not going to explain too much to you.
Because I was too slow on torch skip.
So I'm just thinking what else I could talk about. So yeah, with item order. So we haven't gotten an item yet, which is, I feel, is pretty crazy. Our first item of the... Oh, no, okay, technically we got a canteen, didn't we? Oh, yeah, actually, I should talk about triple jump. This triple jump, fairly precise. If you miss the triple jump there, so if you miss triple jump, you get the weird early one, you float onto there, just spam your dash button and dash back around, and then you won't take damage. That's the best way to do it. I'll do a monkey temple skip guide eventually. Did I get first try? No.
Not too early.
But yeah, that triple jump's a little precise. One to practice if you want to do it this way, because obviously we don't have Rising Strike, and triple jump is, unfortunately, triple jump and Rising Strike, you can use them each in different scenarios. Sometimes one is better than the other. In that case, Rising Strike's a lot better, because that triple jump's tricky. Tricky is the word, because if you fail it, you go straight into lava, and you have to go around and try again. Yeah, this is losing like almost a minute to monkey temple skip. Wow. So unoptimized. If you are out there, this run is super unoptimized. And yeah, triple jump you have to use here. Rising Strike. Oh, did I go? Monkey temple skip super unoptimized. And we're losing... There we go. So that, you need the horizontal distance from triple jump. Rising Strike does not cut it there. And obviously we don't have Rising Strike, so another really... That, I feel triple jump, you have to be in a certain ball state. So if you're doing it, if you learn to do it at one distance, rolling back, and then you try and do it at like a really small, really long distance, it does throw you off. You have to jump over there. There's an invisible wall. I should have fallen there. This run should have been dead. Another triple jump here. Get good at your triple jumps if you're doing my route. I'll just let you know that. And the rest is fairly standard. It's okay. Not too many more triple jumps. I think there's one more big one. Drift into there. Bit of time loss. I could have been a minute up already. We grab all the items from 20 outposts because this is the first and last time we come to this level. Because with Monkey Temple Skip, if you try and go back through the door we just came through, it's a soft lock. So this is fairly standard here. Just grabbing all the idols as we can. Okay, rolling there sometimes dodges, so that's why I did it. And roll into the ladder, obviously. I say obviously, a lot of people don't know to roll into ladders. If you roll into ladders, you never grab them, so always do it.
Annoying.
If you dash into ladders, Harry snaps to it, so.
Something that can be very inconsistent. Again, I'm
Up we
not
go.
sure if it's frame perfect, the double jump.
I'm not even listening to what I'm saying. I think my best segment's a little off here. I think it's based on the old route. We do a lot less in the old route. Okay, now this triple jump is actually fairly tricky. Practice this one too. This is the other tricky one I was talking about. We don't have sling, but we want to get the idol. We can actually dash over to here. And we just kick that. You get knocked into the lava, but you get put back up here. So it's nice and easy. And you can either dash over here. You don't actually need to dash from that platform. You can just, you can just up and grab it. So it's not actually that hard. Grab this idol here. So this is a little bit of a downside. Burning outpost becomes a little tricky. Just because, and I don't get the heal. Oh wow, first try triple jump there.
Now the triple jump's there. We good, guys.
Which is nice, but that triple jump's trickier than it looks because the ladder is a bit weird. It's not quite what you think it is.
Again, not sure if the best is correct. Let's say 30 seconds to save.
And I think, okay, so I think we get dive straight away, yes. So technically you do not need to get dive and ghost torch here. It's not required. So we go back up here, but in any percent, it's possible to do diveless. But I think, I accidentally fall here. So yeah, my early game's real poor in this.
Oh, I'm gonna get gold now. Problem is, I don't practice this anymore.
What was I saying? I think in 100%, number one,
Like doing it in my
heroic dive makes some tricks a lot more consistent. And number two, I'm just thinking what I was trying to say. I think that's about it. It just makes tricks more consistent. No, I think I only had 1 point there. Ignore me. Unfortunately, before this I'd practiced this not doing it with dive. So yeah, there we go. Okay. That was alright. Yeah. So yeah, it makes tricks more consistent. I think my second point is basically there are some tricks that are a lot easier with heroic dive actually. So I think it is worth getting in 100%. And Ghost Torch saves you a little bit of time because you don't need to do Ice Wall skip.
We might be able to get back to PB pace.
And additionally, I think we need. It's a lot easier to get the idol in Turtle Monument when you've got when you've already spoken to Leech.
I missed early guys once.
Turtle Monument, unfortunately, is one of those levels we do visit twice.
30 seconds.
One of few, apart from maybe teleporters and White Valley. White Valley we go to like 5 times. It's a hub world, unfortunately, so.
Shit. What's it called again? It's called something.
So the philosophy of my route here. So I forgot to explain this at the start, but unfortunately I fall out of bounds there. That's unfortunate. Wow, what a bad early game. So number 1, I want to visit as few areas as possible. Number 2, there are 2 things in this game that make the game real fast. One is dash, which we've gotten, and the second is TNT, which opens up almost every area in the game. It opens up all of Renegade territory. It opens up, well, caverns you can get into regardless, but it opens up all the idols in caverns, opens up all the idols in White Valley. So you want to get TNT as early as possible, and that is what this run does. There is no possible way to get TNT earlier than I do. We take the direct path to TNT, and with grabbing some idols on the way, just so we don't have to revisit the area. So that is the philosophy of this run.
Twice.
So that I feel that is the best way to go about this game, unless something is found where you don't need TNT in an area and it's worth to do it first. But I think racing to dash is easily the best way to go about this, because dash just trivializes a lot of the early areas in this game.
It's probably gonna still save the 30 seconds. Probably 20.
Man, this run's pretty standard. The raft, I guess you'd always call it a raft super jump. It's just done by spamming A. It's actually not that complicated at all. You just spam the hell out of A. So I do it actually here, and just spam the hell out of A. And sometimes you get a really big jump, sometimes you get a small jump and you fuck it up.
Be a new thing in my 77%.
And feel free to have your own splits as well. I have the names of the splits.
Or Twitch channel, wherever.
So I have where I need to go. That was just for early on, so I could remember the route. And remember to not hit any shamans. You may forget shamans, you may forget idols on the first couple of runs of this. Don't worry about it. You'll get better at it. It's more, I think, because this game's a lot like, say, with 100%, it's a lot more like a Super Mario 64 than an Ocarina of Time. So every location is self-contained. And I roll there. Oh yeah, and I get breakdance here just because it's in my head. I always get breakdance at the same spot. You'll never forget it. You'll never forget your item order. I literally have item order in a spreadsheet next to me when I play, so I don't forget. And actually saved a bit of time. That is a little insane. I will go through this at some stage, exactly what I do here in an 80% guide. Just know that this is one of the most painful areas of the game.
It's really weird how breakdance uses 3 different buttons.
Come on. Yeah, and we're about to get TNT here. TNT unlocks... Oh, there's not much it doesn't unlock in the game.
None of you pops out.
Everything... It makes shield redundant. You don't need shield for anything in the game after this. Except I think the native village trial is the only thing, and that's skippable anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I shouldn't have chased this dude. I should have let him come to me.
I don't get...
Yeah, this is atrocious RNG. Okay, I should get him here, surely. Oh, this is just funny. There's There's a full minute to gain here. Easily. This... oh, God. When I said this route may not go below 140, I may be lying. No, I don't think it can go below 140 still. I think 143 maybe is my guess.
I really want to have a word with the coders of this game just to see what they were like
Ooh.
thinking when they coded these.
Pass Trooper is frustrated, man. Just stand on this. It'll blow up from anywhere.
Yes.
Best 138. Yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't even get my PB. Lots of time to save early game. Makes you want to run 100% again. Should be noted, this Shaman in White Valley does not need to be got on your first try because you come back through here anyway. But I grab him here for convenience. Why not? Could grab him later if I was out of idols. I'd grab him later, but he's there now, so I may as well. Quicker here to blow this guy up with TNT, because then you get raft. This one's just for convenience as well. I could get this the other 4 times I come back to White Valley, but yeah, may as well grab it now. Yep. So the Explorer does the animation as you're coming out of the raft. So where you can blow up Explorer things nice and early where you can, because they do have an annoyingly long animation. And we're going to go back to jungle here. So why do we go back to jungle? Could we go to caverns? Why don't we go to caverns or mountains? Well, caverns, for reasons I'll explain later, we need torch. We don't have torch because we did torch skip. Mountains, we need pickaxes, which I'll explain later. Obviously, we don't have pickaxes, so we need to do jungle next, grabbing the torch. And then we need to go to caverns to grab pickaxes, and then do mountains. So that is, with this route, that is the required order. You need torch, then you need to go caverns, then you need to go mountains. There are ways to get around these items. Almost all of them require excavation camp, but I'm not going to go into that. Again, I use the TNT to blow up the Explorer thing there. So he's already playing out his animation while I'm doing this. So it's a free time save. You may as well take it. And this guy, you can do this. I just kind of eyeball this. As long as you stand behind this, he'll follow you onto the button. Yep.
You can buffer the...
Yeah, and he's already holding the idle save. Free time save, why wouldn't I take that? Just kind of eyeball that. You can just kind of wander around the corner, he'll follow you. The AI is a tad weird. But, you know, it gets the job done. Now here, I'm still not sure if it's quicker to go right side or left side for here. I'd love someone to figure it out for me. I just do it the quote-unquote vanilla way. Although I think you meant to get a Mama Monkey to do this. But again, TNT replaces so much in this game. I actually have a feeling it's quicker to do left to do the the way you get into the teleporter. I have a feeling it's quicker to do that, to get up here, because you're not kind of looping back on yourself. I think it's something I need to explore. I need to time it properly. I think it'll only save about 5 seconds or so, if it is quicker. I get Smash Strike here. I'm not sure why I get Smash Strike here. I think, and again, you meant to have the Mama Monkey knock that over for you, but TNT, it's amazing, man. It gets you everywhere.
I will look into that, but I've always just done this simple one.
Okay, and we grab the idol here. I think I fucked this bit up from memory. And water is quicker than platforming here. Except if you get in by the croc, which I'm pretty sure I do here from memory. Yeah. Because I get caught on, just when the croc goes up, I get caught on the ledge, and it slows me down just enough for the croc to get me. And you go all the way back. It's real frustrating.
It depends where the croc gets you. Because if the croc goes early...
You're right, Past Ripper, it does depend where the croc gets you.
And you get like stuck on a wall for half a second.
Okay, we grab the... Again, we don't come back to Butterfly Glade. Why would we? We don't need to.
Then yeah, all of a sudden...
You can time your dash through these, but you do have to wait till it mostly goes with the gas plants. The gas mostly goes. I know you can spin kick that guy. I just haven't been able to get it. And I think I fucked it on my... Look, I've got 40-second time save there. Summer best 144. Yeah, again, I don't think you can go below 140 technically. And we're actually ahead of time. Wow. So that's where I get ahead of time. That's interesting. I could have been multiple minutes. Best possible time, I could have been 5 minutes ahead.
I've played this.
Is that real?
Now I just know the route really well.
No, you can blow all those up before. Okay, so quickest way over here, dive over there. I've definitely optimized this one. You don't need to go all the way back to this platform. You can.
A bit more confident now.
There is a spot on the tree you can jump up quicker. I feel you can ignore a lot of these renegades, but I hate them throwing shit at me, so I just kill them with TNT. Again, this is why another reason you get TNT early. It kills pretty much every enemy in the game.
2 health, okay. Good
By like a very, very small amount. Doesn't kill crocs.
Get the fuck up.
And it's actually not even that hard. You flick the lever, you blow the native up beforehand, and hopefully the explorer goes through the animation. Sometimes it takes a few seconds, and I'm not sure why. But it's actually very, very... You think you don't have much time, but look how much time we have. And you can roll under the gate if you're really slow there.
Where's the healer?
And we ignore the shaman in Renegade Fort because we have to come back through it twice. So we're kind of forced to. There's no... Unless you can find another exit out of Renegade headquarters. These boulders are a bit shit. And I'm not sure. I think one can fall on you right at the top there. Yeah, so you just got to watch out for that. I think I blow up this plant to begin with. Yep. So I blow up the plant there. That just saves a bit of time later because you don't have to wait for the gas to disappear. So I grab the shaman here. I'm up to 5s. I'm up to 4s. Yeah, so the extra health and canteen max there, you can swap them because an extra health, what am I trying to say? It replenishes all your health. Oh yeah, this is what I have to talk about. Gas mask. Why do we get gas mask? Okay, so at this point of the game, we have canteen, we have raft, we have TNT.
Just stand here because
If we're not going to get gas mask, because we're going through. We need another item. We need pickaxes. We need torch. So we need to have 5 items at the end. Item switching is not automatically unlocked. There are 2 ways to unlock it. You either get gas mask or you get pickaxes. For some reason, they're the only 2 items that will unlock your item switching. And we're not sure why. TNT doesn't unlock them, so it's not unlocked upon getting 4 items. Because in any percent, we get TNT as the 4th item, does not unlock item switching. Gas mask as your 4th item does. Pickaxes does as well. I'm not sure if it needs to be a 4th item with pickaxes. Okay. But it unlocks item switching. We cannot get to pickaxes, and it's a bit quicker to dive over this. Do I mess this up at all? I do. I have to go all the way back up. There's some time saved there. It's quicker to dive over them, obviously, but a bit more risky. What was I saying? Yeah, so we need the ability to switch items, because if we go to Bit of Miners Camp, Raft is locked out to us, because with Sling, because of the shitty way it's coded, and Torch actually, the shitty way those 2 items are coded, Sling will replace our 2nd item. So it will replace the raft, and we need the raft to get into Underground Dam later. Another bit of the run I want to optimize. I'll talk about that later. We will then get Torch, which will replace the TNT. Now that's not too bad because we can get pickaxes. We get pickaxes at the end of Caverns, which is our next area. Ooh, I messed up my own switching. Oops. I think I tried to buffer it there. And it's just quicker to use gas mask here than blow the things up and wait for the gas. So may as well use gas mask.
It's just gonna not get me flustered.
But that is one of the key reasons I feel this runs unoptimized. I want to find a way to not have to do gas mask in this run. Currently, it is not possible. I mean, sorry, it's possible, but it's not optimal. It is definitely optimal at the moment in this route to do gas mask, unless someone can find something. basically a way to do the route and back a teleporter, so it can teleport into caverns rather than having to raft in, which at the moment is what I'm doing. So this zone is really awkward. You have to have the text box up to actually dive, so it's a little awkward. So yeah, if you dive and then the text box disappears, it doesn't work. Yeah, I think going towards the back helps.
I hate it.
And we're behind time again.
Completely bugged.
Still plenty of time to gain, so.
I don't wanna, like,
This swim's a little awkward. The eels are a real pain. If you stick to like the top, I think it's a bit easier, so.
That would be so cool.
Just try and dodge them. There's no real trick to this, just dodge the fucking eels. A lot easier with more health like we have now. So yeah. This is why you never stop routing with this game. If you literally look at this and say, Ripper, why aren't you doing this? Go and try it for yourself. Figure it out. And if it works, fuck yes. Fuck yes. I want it. I can't be more clear with this. This run is not optimized. So go nuts. Only need to blow up one dude there, and finally we're at Bitten by this camp. A lot later than we normally are. That was ambitious, wasn't it? Again, I try a few things in this run, and we still got world record, so plenty of optimization. Okay, so what we do is we do Mysterious Temple first. We can just dive over that. That's a little... Practiced that a few times. That's a little bit of a tricky jump. We still need to triple jump. We don't have Rising Strike yet. Hello? Now, when you're doing this, dash once, and that puts you in a nice spot. If you dash anymore, you will fall into the water.
One single dash.
That's killed many a run. This is just the same as any percent. I did a guide for this. Please go watch it.
Just that perfect spot there.
And just to see how much faster this is with dash. Now, we could do the skip here with Smash Strike, which I planned, which is why I got Smash Strike before, but then I was like, wait a minute, we have TNT. We could do it literally the vanilla way. It's strictly faster than doing any of the skips we do, so why do it? That was the reason why I was trying to remember why I got Smash Strike and Turtle Monument. That's the reason. That and we need to get it anyway. Smash Strike is actually required for a skip in caverns, so...
I think the problem with it
is it required?
You need that little text box.
I'm just trying to think. I don't think it's technically required. It just makes it a lot easier, so... Makes it quicker, so yes, it is required to do it optimally.
I really love not.
This is very standard.
In this run, but...
Reason we do Mysterious Temple before we talk to Bittenbinder, it's because it's quicker, because Mysterious Temple puts us back over where we need to be. So, and you'll see what I mean with the items here. Okay.
Okay, let's concentrate again.
And finally have Rising Strike 33 minutes into the run. Okay, look where Sling goes here. So Sling replaces the second item, the right item.
When you come here for the first time again, it's possible to flank over there.
If we did not have item switching, Sling would replace the right item. It would also go where the gas mask is now, if we didn't get gas mask. And Raft would be completely inaccessible to us. We wouldn't be able to touch it, because we don't have item switching. Sling doesn't give us that ability.
That's the one we're stuck on. Get out of butterfly.
And this is a lot easier. See how easy Bitterminers is when you can just dash and jump over everything. Such of AR first run, we just grab all the idols, pretty simple. Another spot where I grabbed Smash Strike thinking I would need it, but remembered that TNT does the same thing. Although I think I do use Smash Strike there. Oh yeah, you can just jump on that log there. Dash over. I just Smash Strike there because it's quicker than getting TNT out. Do I get this? Nice. Nice jump.
Very nice.
Just a bit of optimization there. Okay, so grab a heal when you can. And very easy to dodge these guys. You could just dash over them. Now again, if we were doing this before, we would be doing more levels without dash. So it makes these levels automatically quicker. Yep. So grabbing this idol first just means that if we fuck it up, we can just swim back. And it's not any quicker either way.
Grab the idol first.
Grab the idol. And then you can just do this. So it's not really that quicker to lower the water first at all. We get gas mask out because we need to do Great Tree. Idol is... the Shaman is right under you. There is an out of bounds to get the Shaman in here. But unfortunately we don't use it. So... and I think it requires Smash Strike. That is another gold split. Very nice, Ripper. Very, very nice, bud.
Highly unoptimized. Because I just got that just.
But yeah, there is a known out of bounds in Great Tree. But it's not required in this run, so... it's something I may use. Now, that gate is automatically open, even though we never opened the gate, so it's really funny. We can do this, and then stop for a beat. Now, that is trickier than it looks. So we do that twice in the run. So what you need to do, as we do the Sinclair's fight, which is very, very basic. So you need to dash, and then wait as Harry stops dashing, then jump. Now, this is relatively precise, and I should note in this run, you cannot use TNT to blow things up behind him, even though he does at the end. It's just not coded in. So, we'll do that in caverns later. It is trickier than it looks. You need to practice that. It is not something that you will do,
it's well known you can
because either you will fall and not jump at all, or you will dive, which doesn't give you enough height. So it's actually trickier than it looks. And here we go. The other reason why we get TNT before doing Torch, we can get the idol straight away. It means we only visit what's it called? Mouth of Inti. We only visit Mouth of Inti once in the whole run because we already have TNT. We don't need to revisit it. And I just take that time to redo my items there. I just put my items where I like them. Personal preference.
I saw my best is getting down, which is nice. I think my best.
Roll into the corners of the webs. I learnt that one a long time ago. I learnt that from J-Man's commentator run a while ago without Torch Give. His 39-minute 80% run. Go check that out. It's very, very cool. And yeah, we've already got all the idols here. That's the last time we visit Altar of Huataka. And now we're revisiting at a few locations, but we're doing it with dash, so we're basically breaking the game. That gate is open when you come back through for no reason. I love this game. And we're rising, striking through all of this too, which is actually a Nintendo game mechanic anyway. You're not meant to get back through here without rising strike. I mean, we can triple jump, but don't tell the devs that. And camera is important here. Line up that camera nicely, and you'll get a nice angle on that vine. Get that. Vines are quicker here. I think I missed it from memory.
I reckon it could get down to...
Oh no.
If you could do
I'm remembering wrong. That was very quick, actually. This is definitely where the world record happens. I'm playing very well now. I can tell my play has improved
20 minutes off
since about Great Tree. Although that's still a bit sloppy. Just double jump there and then sweep kick that. You need to sweep kick that. It won't break any other way. Walk a bit forward, then you can adjust the camera. I missed the jump there. That's the jump I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure you don't even need to swing the vines there. I think you could just jump that. Okay, 2 punch our shrine. Another reason we need Torch. You cannot get this Explorer without Torch. Even if you manage to clip behind that web, he's not going to activate unless you burn that. So there's no way to get this without Torch. You also need Torch to get an idol. We're about to get about a minute here as well. About 39 minutes. Yeah. So it's about there. That's a little bit of a tricky ladder to grab, but very doable once you kind of learn where it is. I find tilting the camera all the way up helps with that. You can see where it is.
Dave, I know it was Dave. He didn't even
get Torch out.
You could position your camera like using this,
and here we go. Pitfall. You need to get Mystery Item to unlock this.
It's funny.
So we go left immediately, and you'll notice it is very laggy. Yes, I know. That's because it's on emulator. So it is actually, it runs at exactly the same speed, except it's very jittery. So you just have to kind of get used to it. You can hold left there. Just take the exact same route as I do. Jay also has a good one, so jump over that. I think I do it very well here. Do I fall at all? So if you fall here, I don't fall there. If you fall here, do not grab the ladder. It soft locks an emulator. I have no idea why. You have to run underneath until you get to the next ladder. Then you can climb that and continue your way left. But at the end of the day, you just want to be up here left.
That's the thing.
Left, and you need to jump this. You can grab this ladder. This ladder's safe.
When I fall down, I'm gonna climb up here.
Yep, so if you keep holding left, you just kind of have to keep tracking your head where you are on screen. You see how, even though he's jittering, his position is still moving in accordance with where it should be if it wasn't lagging. So the game runs at the same speed. Once you get past these few screens, once you get to this pit over here, eventually.
Not the you can just remember.
Yep, so you can just fall down that pit. So I've actually fallen down that, even the game's frozen. I know you didn't see that. I fell down that on purpose as well. So you actually respawn the left side. It's actually a bit quicker than jumping over. So, although I think it's a bit quicker than jumping over. It only saves at the time if you fall. And that grabs the idol. Once you go all the way to the left, grab that money bag. Just exit the game. You're done. So that was slightly suboptimal because I did have that one full, and you can see that that part running over the crumbling floors, you can just run over them. I think this is a gold split because I think I get there in 50 seconds. So yeah, I could have done that slightly more optimal. If you're on emulator, I'm sorry, it sucks. If you're on console, it's not too bad. If you're on emulator, you'll have to practice it a lot more than you do on console, unfortunately. For one idol, I know. Is this going to be gold? I think it is, just about 10 seconds.
Will be gold. Nice. Yeah, it's just cheapest.
What am I up to? The 7s? Oh no, I get Super Sling there, do I? Okay, sure. You have to get Super Sling before Excavation Camp. Because you lose the sling at Excavation Camp and we never get it back. So just keep that in mind if you're routing out your own thing. Now we finally grab these two idols here. Because again, this is the first time we've been to Jungle Canyon. Sorry about the coughing. I'm trying to cough away from the mic. Oh, really? Grab that. And now the reason we need Raft. Now this is very slow. This is another one of my complaints. So one is getting gas mask. Two is the fact that we start an underground dam from right at the bottom. If you go through the teleporter, you skip about half the level. So it's clearly more optimal to go through the teleporter.
Well, I don't technically need Super Sling before games.
So underground dam is one of my least favorite levels of the game, just because these fucking mercenaries are absolute snipers. They have very, very, very good aim. You can cheese a lot of the platforming in this by just diving over gaps. Okay, and spin kicking up them is slightly better because I think it gives you a little bit of invincibility. But just run up and punch them as fast as you can. I fell there.
I carried a lot of momentum there.
I was trying to Rising Strike there, and unfortunately, when you punch over air, you can't get the jump out, so... Yeah, we're not even to the teleporter yet, so if we were through the teleporter, we'd probably be done with the level already. So yeah, it's one of my criticisms of my own route. You can just... I didn't get dive there, so I just fell into the water just to be quicker. It's quicker than climbing back up.
Cool. Good design.
One dive there. Yep. Okay, that's unlucky. I don't even know where he threw that from. Just dash straight here and punch a fucker. Shouldn't be swearing, hey. This could be used in an official submission. Get in there, Harry.
Not quite best.
Okay, we grab the... Okay, the play starting... Ooh, it's... The play's starting to get a bit worse, you know. Underground Dam throws me every time. So we'll grab our 7s here. 38 seconds ahead, okay. See, right now I'm thinking, oh yeah, probably not world record. This is pretty precise, actually. You need to be about there to grab that. If you can't do that trick, though, just jump on the platform and just jump up. If you're having trouble with that, it's not a required trick. Okay. Caverns is tricky, man. Caverns is short, but requires a lot of concentration. There's one spot to practice. In hundo, I'd recommend Caverns. I thought I could beat it there. Because Caverns it's tricky. It's just tricky. It's dark. It's just a little annoying, and it's punishing as well if you miss certain things.
I really hate having 1 health.
Okay. Just wanted to cough there. Gotta keep it professional. You can punch this one. Again, you may as well do stuff while that animation's playing.
I really just like having 1 health.
I'm not sure if there's a way to optimize...
You have to wait till the stuff goes away.
Optimize this bit. I haven't really looked into it too much. We're stuck in there, aren't we? Always jump or rising straight to the ladders. And we have 1 health, so this is really annoying because of the porcupines. For some reason, there's porcupines in caverns. Yeah, I don't know. They're in boxes, I guess. I guess that's the lore behind that.
He has to roll me.
So, unfortunately, these porcupines, they're not... I wouldn't call them snipers, but they're really annoying. So, instead of swinging here, just dive onto here and dive onto the top of the rock.
Oh, I missed that.
And hopefully don't fall off, because if you fall off, you have to swing all the way back up. It kills you a lot of time.
Okay.
Luckily, I got it that time.
Which is okay,
Crystal Cavern is very punishing if you miss at the end because you don't fall out of bounds. I know that sounds funny to say. If you fell out of bounds, you get transported back up to your last location where you had feet on the ground. I think it's feet on the ground for like over a second or something. That was a risky jump, and luckily I got it. That was really risky. I should have double jumped then. It would definitely grab the heal on 1 health. And now this trick requires smash strike, this one. So you jump up here, smash strike clip, run a little bit out to the right until you're on there, and then rising strike up there. So you smash strike, and then we grab the shaman here as well. So smash strike, dash, just a little bit to the right, so you stay on the rock, and then wait for a beat and normal jump up there. If you dive, you will fall, you have to walk all the way back. It will cost you like a minute. Specifically because you don't fall out of bounds, like I was talking before. So that's real punishing, that trick. Put a little bit of work into that one. You don't want to fail that one. So it's technically quicker. Left side is quicker here because you can do that. And because you end up where you're meant to be. For the other two, it's technically quicker to jump onto the corner of the middle platforms and then jump over, but it's a little less consistent. And it doesn't cost you too much time. It only costs you probably about a second per ledge grab. I think a ledge grab's 2-second time loss, but you only have to jump once. Don't need to jump the third platform here, just jump straight on the vines, or the ropes. Ignore the rightmost guy. This is the optimal route through here. So ignore the rightmost guy. Flick that lever. I'm still waiting for someone to find the skip for this level. If you can skip into Mountain Overlook, jump to the first one, jump over there, and ignore that scorpion. Or kick him, I guess. And then you can just dive straight over here and grab this one. So that is the optimal route through Eyes of Doom. That is the quickest. Learn that. Because it's quickest. Scorpion Temple, I'll talk about in a sec, but if anyone can find a way to clip into Mountain Overlook, please, I hate Scorpion Temple. It's the only temple we're yet to skip. I hate it, and I want it to die, and I just hate it. I hate it. So, Jay explains this a bit better in his 39 run, which I may link. But basically, do the Scorpion attack, aim for slightly in front of him, because he does stagger forwards, and then just, once he gets his shield out, wait for him to follow you all the way to the edge. Because it's a lot easier to cover where he runs now. So just wait to see where he runs. Okay, and you know he's going to run here, so just follow him. The first, really easy. This is a bit RNG, because
Go for the far ones when you dash.
Yeah, he's just as likely to run to a close one as he is to a far one. I should have aimed for front of him here. Yep, see. Actually, optimal's to stand in front of him and just hit him.
I gotta make sure. Make sure of the hits.
There. Scorpion Temple is a painful bit. It's actually possible that skipping into Mountain Overlook may result in a soft lock on exit, but, you know, I want to know. I have to know. It would skip us doing all this Eyes of Din shit. So yeah, just follow him where he goes. I think you can keep up with him. If you're slightly ahead of him, you can keep up with him while he's dashing. So it's very easy. Just keep in mind that Harry does not need to light all the torches. He only needs to light 3, and you lose. So there's that. I think it's... Yep, so you can just kind of follow him. It's either 3 in one cycle, or if he's lit all the torches. And that's not if they're still alight, if he has lit them. So putting out torches does nothing, so don't even bother about doing it. It doesn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. It's badly coded. And this is why you need torch, because we need to get torch out, because Harry puts the torch away. If he didn't put the torch away, torch would not be required. But if you don't have torch here, you soft lock inside Scorpion Temple. This is why you need torch. The only reason you need torch for caverns. Otherwise, we could skip it into an excavation camp and do jungle after excavation camp. Except we wouldn't be required to do Mouth of Inti at all. The idol, you can get the idol without getting the torch in Mouth of Inti. It's a known trick. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have much application in 100% because we need the torch anyway.
Mysterious Temple and Scorp Temple. And it's possible that...
Torch is also required for jungle, yes, but again, we can do jungle after excavation camp. That's no problem. It fits in the route. Okay, why do I fall there?
I messed up there. That was my own fault.
So there, you have to jump on this. So you can do it with a very optimal swing onto that vine, but it's quicker. I think it's quicker anyway to jump on the left side.
It's because of Mountain Overlook. That's the only reason we do it.
Under an hour to go, guys, and half of that's native games. Native games, good 20 minutes of the run, hence why I think I invented the 77% category. It's somewhere on my channel, it's somewhere in the Discord. But then I got a really good run, and I've set up all my items. So this is my final item set up here until obviously excavation camp, where we lose most of these items. You can just rising strike up there with pickaxes, put pickaxes away, grab idol, pickaxes out. I got some frame drops here. There might be some frame drops here. I'm not sure if that's my player or that is actually how it looks in the video. That's right. And yeah, just out here. So, pretty simple level. I have an exit overlook just because I think it's a very long split. It's like a almost 10-minute split, and I don't really like them at about 10 minutes. It's a little too long. Okay, and this is another change from the last route. I think this is my computer lagging a little bit, which is okay. So this is the change from the last route. So before I would do native games right at the end. Oh yeah, you could dash down here. Just learn where this is. So you can just almost dash through the platform there, and then I get torch out because it's easier knowing where I'm jumping rather than guessing. The idol does kind of give off a glow effect, so you can tell where it is. I think it's quicker to grab the vine there, but I like doing that. Actually, before I explain anything, I'm going to explain this trick here. And then I'll go on and explain the native games routing. So here, do a backwards vine jump up here, and now do the trick I was talking about before. So dash, wait a beat, and then you can jump. You cannot dive there. You have to do a normal jump. It's actually trickier than it looks. I make it look easy. It's not easy. I struggled with it for a long time. Torch away, grab the idol, and then we dash down, grab the last idol of Abandoned Cavern, which is down here. Just fall down the quicksand at the bottom. It's very, very easy. So, quickly before this next trick here, native games used to be post mountains. Now it is post caverns. One, because it's better to have native games earlier in the run, in my opinion, because it splits the run into 2 halves. It doesn't kill your momentum going into Excavation Camp and Puska, in my opinion. And I think it's better having a bit more momentum going into those coming from mountains. And also because it makes more sense having native games here, because we don't come back through 20 outposts and turn monument. So rising strike, smash strike there, sorry. And you didn't get it. You can also do this with roll if you're having trouble. Smash strike there and then do a normal jump up there. Don't dive. Yeah. So that's actually not too hard a trick there.
Yeah, I purposely didn't blow it up because if you don't blow up the
I should have got some water.
the
This is a little annoying. I'd recommend to get your torch out before this, just because sometimes the cutscene plays here.
unskippable cutscene.
Now this is you can just do that, dash all the way backwards. I've dashed backwards there. I've just held back and dashed, and then just hoped the camera didn't fuck me there.
For no fucking reason.
Okay. And that was a bit of a blind jump. Oof. And then, yeah, we could get the guy to blow this up for us, but why do that when we have our own TNT? This is technically skippable without pickaxes now. I forget who found that. I think it was Lasmite found the one. I can't remember. Maybe Mallory. And we're back in teleport now. This is... We could go to mountains here. But at the end of mountains, we need to go back to excavation camp through Penguin Den. So we actually don't touch teleport again. So, may as well go back to jungle now and do our native games. So, whereas in previous editions, we would come back through Turtle Monument anyway, at the end, after mountains. We can't do that because we did Monkey Temple skip. So, it's kind of forced our hand here. I prefer it this way. And I've got to drink up because I got to explain native games.
My current PB, honestly, I got lucky. The way I'm doing it was not sustainable.
Finish off my drink there. This is tough, but under an hour to go. Come on. So this trick I found a bit finicky, which is early native village. So I think I've developed a setup for it. I think I need some more research. So I smash strike here, and I dash up. Oh, I smash strike there. I dash up, and then you kind of got to dash right, but you kind of got to stick to the top. It's not super consistent, this one. I haven't found... Yeah, there's a certain angle you have to do for this. A dash up, I hold about right, and then you can grab that. I practiced that a bit. Okay, and then you can double jump there, and rise it. That was real quick. I usually mess that up a lot more when we go into Kaboom. So you can double jump onto the gong, double jump. It's tricky to get. You'll keep slipping off when you start, and then rising strike. Native games. Kaboom's the easy one. Throw 2 TNT. Hold up on your C-stick, because you can buffer the first TNT throw. Super optimal. And then just, honestly, throw the TNT at the dudes. Don't run around. Throwing's just easier. Sometimes it's very precise to hit them, sometimes it's not. But throwing those 2 TNTs clears the area of what you're doing and allows you to just throw it at them. They'll keep running around. They don't stay in the same spot for long, so just let it go. Kaboom's one of those ones, I wouldn't even bother practicing Kaboom. Like, you'll get better at it as you play 100%. It's still even a little painful. It's not worth practicing Kaboom. In my opinion, it's the easiest one.
I hit the other one, apparently.
But yeah, I would still love a properly consistent setup to early native village, is my point on that one. Oh, Kaboom. They'll run past you sometimes, yeah, like that. You just say thank you for the free kill. Yeah, just wait till they start to throw stuff. It doesn't even matter if you get hit here. It just turns your camera to face them, which is okay. Which is annoying, but you can't die in this, so hence why it's pretty easy. Stop running. Okay, that was lucky.
Thank you.
Could have saved a few seconds there. Okay, that's alright. That was good.
This would be a gold Kaboom. It's excellent.
Yeah, I really should have got some water. I'm struggling now. Alright. Pickaxe race. I hate pickaxe race. Oh, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. The problem being, I'll complain about this in the video too. I'm not sure if it's my controller that's wonky, but he kind of goes up at an angle, like a left angle. And 2, it's very hard to minutely adjust your position. That's what I hate about it. Because you have to do left, right, and if you're on the wrong kind of bit, It's very hard to adjust your position. Like here, I kind of have to wait because if I swing right, he might hit my leg off, and I don't want to take that risk. If your leg touches these guys, they will knock you off. It's so dumb. Not even if your pickaxe touches them. So this is really sensitive.
I can be on just.
So here, oh no, you can go around him here. So yeah, play with the pickaxe race. The first level's not too bad. If you're about to lose, just reset. It's quicker than going through the thing of seeing the victory screen.
Nothing happening.
So jump onto there, straight up, and there's a rhythm to it. So don't just spam up and don't just spam your control sticks. There's actually a rhythm to it,
Just go.
and you'll go faster. So when you go however you, not sure how to kind of describe it, but when he's going really fast, it's because you've got the good rhythm going. You can go further left or right than you think on these, but I'd recommend against it because it's hard to get. It does mess up a bit if you go too far left or right on the iceberg. Okay, so see how those two are in sync on the side? You can actually wait for them to pop out and then go over them. Yep, and you can just go over that guy when he pops back in. That last one's always in the same pattern, I think, from memory. I don't think it's ever been different for me. Or it might be based on a seed. So those two are on. So yeah, I have to go around that one. I can't wait for him to pop back in. Oh, yeah, we got 2 sets of 3 there. You can go right over the right side, which I was lucky.
Harry has my dude.
That's fine. That's gone straight up. You have to go all the way right. These two are in sync, aren't they? Yep. Yes. I was synced with my video there. Unfortunately, I went way far right there and had to readjust, but they do stay in for a bit. I think I fall here. Now, the reason you don't want to get hit by them is because they desync when you get hit by them. No, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I did that. That was real silly, and now see they're desynced. So that's alright. If you fall, just jump back up, go again. So they're desynced, which is real unfortunate. So I have to go way over the right. See, it's not even on the thing. So now I'm real stuck because I can't. I'm pressing right here and I can't get up. Yeah, and I get hit off. So this is the problem with pickaxe race. You have to avoid this situation. I'm going to lose here, so I think I reset. Yeah. So there's no way. This is what I really dislike. Once you're up there, I have to fall down.
This is what I mean.
And then jump back up. That's the only way to adjust my position there. I can't do it any other way. And I swear a bit at this. Because pickaxe race really bothers me. It really bothers me how they expect precision on something that they coded in that's so imprecise. And yeah, so I have to jump off there because if I went back left, you go back so far. Again, I've never really explored pickaxes. See how far I went on that right thing? Luckily they're synced. I can go up. And then I can't go up there. They're so badly coded. One of the worst coded items in the game. I get... It was really cool what they did with it. And then I've got a good position there, so cool. And one guy's easy to get past. You can just spam past him. So that's the optimal route through there.
Still ahead of time. No, not play again.
And I accidentally mismenued here. And lost all that time. I was a minute ahead. So I'll go Wakatuko.
And a miss menu. Just ban 10 seconds. Cool. Lost a minute.
You see how long native game's taken? It's taken 6.5 minutes of my life so far. I hate Wakatuko as well. I hate most of these. First level's super easy. You can kind of smash strike in the air. So I smash strike ages. You can kind of drift with it. Punching is the fastest way to get around here. You can't dash and you can't roll. Yeah, the hitboxes are actually real lenient for this. Nice. Yeah. First level's easy.
What? It's fucking cheating.
This dude's moving already, which is stupid. And if you smash strike early, once you're in the smash strike animation, they can't punch you. So not only can you hit them, you can steal it from them if they try to... Oop, that's a misclick. Yeah, jumping is better here because if you're, they're less likely to punch you while you're in the air. So better to just jump around. Yep, so you're invincible in that smash strike animation. You can punch them if you want, but I've found if you punch them, they do like to chase you. Which actually could be...
Pretty clean.
Actually could be better, because if you punch them, they want to chase you or punch you back, and then they won't be smash striking. This one is possible to lose if you're really not careful, and if you get some real bad... See, he's going to... Okay, so he's always going to chase me if you punch him, so that's interesting. Actually, I whacked my mic there. Oh no, it's not too bad a spike, my bad. He's just standing there, which is real odd. So I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing too crush hot here. This has not been the best native games. But you don't need a real good native games. Okay, so I'm ahead again, so that's alright. Remember, your objective is not to attack this. Oh, okay, so there is a spot in Smash Strike where you can get hit there. And sometimes you can hit him on the way up like I did there. So that was really good. Really good comeback.
Oh, just.
So getting a bit of time there. Now I do 2-go shoot next because I like to leave Wrath Bowling to last, but complete personal preference. Needless to say, you can do them in any order. First level of 2-go of Sling. I call it Slingshot because I forget the name. Really easy. Just literally spam. Spam even in places it's not meant to be because they might pop out and you might get them really quick. Yep, just like that. See, I got one really early just because there was slingshot things flying around. I don't think you lose points for killing the wrong things, so go nuts.
You don't lose points by just spraying them, so...
Great minds think alike, Bass Ripper. The porcupines are really annoying, but you can stun them with a single shot and then kill them with Super Sling. So just, if you can't... Yeah, I should have done that. I should have just stunned him. And then, yeah, sometimes they go away. Yeah, and there you go. You get the 2 points for the porcupine, so that it's worth hitting him if you've got a free shot. But don't, if you're charging up a Super Sling and then like 2 more porcupines pop up, immediately you can roll. I don't roll too much. And that was better there because I got the 2 points. So I don't roll too much in this. I should roll more. But just remember, you can roll, and you can stun them with a single shot, so that's better. I'd go focus the porcupines in this, get the 2-goes if you can. Yeah, so I've got, so I may as well take the free 2-goes. They go away very quickly in this. Porcupines go down pretty quickly once you've hit them, so I ignore them. I got another porcupine. Use your ears. Yeah, so free 2 points there. Stun the porcupines, unfortunately, I mistimed that with the audio cue. 2-goes you can get for a few seconds after they kind of go away. And I do get the 2 points there. I just need 1 2-go. Yep. Just keep an eye on the points. I only need 1 2-go, so no point charging one for porcupine. That's a really good 2-go shoot, actually. That's probably my best. Yeah, it's going to be a gold. And Wrath Bowling.
Okay, Wrath Bowling time.
Wrath Bowling is... I find the...
I can get this to 8.
So in the first level, very, very minimal currents. So you want to do... Okay, I'm not sure why I go straight on here. Yeah, so you don't want to go straight on.
It's not an angle.
Generally, you want to hit it from the side. So normal bowling, if you don't want to go straight down the lane, you want to kind of go at a slight angle, and I missed that one. You want to get as many strikes as possible, needless to say. So I have a lot to explain about off bowling. So the first level is actually a bit annoying because you don't have currents to help you. So you want to go at a bit of an angle here. That was really unlucky, unfortunately. So you want to start a bit of an angle and angle yourself in. So get slightly side on. So maybe a 30-degree angle for the first level. So that's about the right angle there. But aimed at the middle, obviously. This is a really poor start to Wrath Bowling. Normally I start first level really bad and get better on the second and third levels. But the first level is not that interesting. Yeah, see, that's the strategy. Now, press forward on both. And I didn't do it early enough. So more forward momentum you have, it's based on your forward momentum. If you go backwards into it, you tend not to hit as many things. And I'm in danger of losing here, but obviously I don't, or I wouldn't be world record. So I'm going to strike a few times here. So I'm going to go side on here. Yep. So get yourself side on, nice and early. And then go straight. Now, either you want to spear into the... Oh, this is bad. You want to spear yourself into the front center one, or you want to slide across...
What the fuck's going on?
Well said, Fast Ripper. You want to spear into the number one pin, the front one, or you want to slide across the right or left side, personal preference. Yep, so spear into it. Yep, so that's what you want to do. You got to get 150 points to win. So slight right current, so you go against the current. Because the current will drift you right, so you want to be facing right because you've been the right side. And then both sticks forward, get as much forward momentum as possible. So slight right current, so swing around to face the left. And then you can kind of readjust your position backwards and forwards there. And I did the opposite, I slid across the front of them. Is that going to fall over? That was really lucky. That counted as fallen over. I probably would have lost this. So left current, do you want to face the other way? And I do the opposite. I slide across them. So yeah, that's the two ways to do it. You either slide across them or you spear into them.
Still not happy. It should be sub 3 minutes a level. That's ideal.
Yep, there you go. Slide across them.
Got hang of it now. I almost need to play raft bowling. Just quickly.
Slight right current, so we'll face the opposite to the current. Okay, no, sorry. So we've won here. 135 plus 2 strikes is easily 150. Throw your last frame, because if you spare or strike on the last frame, they give you an extra shot in bowling. So you always want to throw... You never want to spare or strike on the last frame. Because in theory, you've won by then. So you always want to throw it. If you haven't won by then, you need to practice more. So stronger currents now. It's a bit... I find this level not too hard. So right current, so we face the opposite way. Line ourselves up about where I am, and then spear yourself in. Over and over again. It's the same every time. Stronger currents can be a bit more annoying.
I think it's... I just suck at the first one.
Okay, we've got a very light current again. It's just like first level. Not too much to say about here. I'm going to slide across, it looks like. Oh, yep. See, I went straight into the middle one, so that was bad. That was bad form. Yeah. It's also the easiest way to fight a current if you're parallel to it or perpendicular to your direction of travel. Don't be afraid to go a little bit left on this one like I did there, because we want a bit more room, and see how we can fight the current like that. And yeah, because I didn't have enough forward momentum there, I didn't get much... The pins didn't ping like I wanted them to. It's all about forward momentum, so you don't want to get too side on in this one, because you lose a lot of your momentum. Rough bowling is, yeah, see, PB, 10 minutes. It takes so much time. So strong left current to get nice and side on here. And got to slide across and it looks... No, I've got to spear in. Okay. So that's how you do those ones.
I think Harry needs to go through basically...
Get nice and side on. Not too side on. Not backwards. Another strong current. So we'll go against the current and spear yourself in. Am I going to slide? I'm going to slide here. Yep, slide across them. More so. Oh, it's more a spear, I guess. So yeah, it's the same again and again for second level. Again, practice getting as many strikes as you can. I'm not super good at rough bowling. And yeah, I was a little off kilter there, so just adjusted myself. And yeah, so I went slightly to the right there for a strong current. Level 3 is the one I need to talk about a bit more.
Did okay there. 2 more. An easy current.
There's an easy current in this one. Easy currents are nice because you can just set up wherever you want.
You can slide across the front of them.
Yeah, there's one game to practice. It's this one. This is the one that can save or lose you multiple minutes. Because if you can get strikes consistently... Did I just go dead straight here? Okay, sure.
You can shotgun straight at him if you have a straight current.
It works sometimes. I feel it's less consistent. And last frame we throw.
Did you go with speed?
Yep, intentionally throw. Because we've always won by this stage. Only now 150 points. Just hold forwards, get you to the end as fast as possible. Don't strike or spare. Okay. Just spam A here.
Let's go.
Oh, and I should mention, rolling into the water is slightly quicker, I think, because it gets you under the water, so he gets out his raft quicker, I think. So this one you want to set up a bit here, because the current is going to switch now. So that was unlucky. So the current always switches relative to how strong the current is. So this is a fairly weak current. So when it switches, about here, it's going to be a weak switch. So it doesn't actually take you that far. So I assumed it would be more there. And if we've got a strong current, nope, see, we've got a very slight left current. So we're barely going to get a switch here. So it's equal and opposite to what you had before. So it's going to be very slight into there. Yep. So it's always opposite as to what the current is as well. So if you want to, for strong currents, you want to set up about the second to last pin. Here we want to set up the second pin there, because we're going to get taken into there. So level 3 can actually get your strikes easier because it switches your momentum to spear in to to either spear in or slide across them. So it's actually can be easier. So we're going to slide across here, and then we're going to hit front pin and miss. We need to get either side of that. That was poor form by me. And these pins can be hard to get. Although I do hover forward, so I can just knock it easier.
I'm struggling with it as well.
So strong left current. Okay, so this is good. So I go way over the right-hand side, just so I can set up. And then we can just set up about here. And it's going to zoom us back across there.
Sweep across them.
Yep.
2 ways.
So equal and opposite is the name of the game for level 3. Very, very slight take back here. Very slight, but it'll help us spear right into it. So you want to set up where you're going to either spear into it or slide across, as I said before. And for strong currents, don't be afraid to go a bit out and go opposite them. So set up about the second last pin here, and it'll spear us straight in.
Honestly, the third level is not that hard.
Yeah, past your it's not.
I think the second level is objectively the hardest level. Just because if you get a really hard current...
So yeah, not much else to say about this now. I've said a lot about rough bowling because it is...
This one...
I'm not going to say it's hard, but I'm going to say it's punishing because... Oh, I just clipped it there. That's real nice. Punishing because if you miss a few strikes, then... You miss a lot of strikes, you're losing a few minutes. See, I've lost a minute to my PB. I lost a minute there.
Forwards, you won't strike. Don't strike. We almost... How did...
I actually almost striked on that one. Wow.
Back fucking pin and almost striked. Okay.
I tried to throw it and I almost striked. So we actually didn't even beat my best time there.
Far off best.
But we got within very close to my best. And that was a very, very poor start.
That was a very poor...
So that's fine. I think you can go about 8 minutes on best there. It's about 3 minutes a level. Just under 3 minutes a level is best. And that automatically opens for you, which is nice. This is the weirdest glitch of the game. Go right up to the gate and then turn around. Touch the gate, turn around, and it goes down. I have no idea why it goes down. It doesn't make sense. It goes into the ground, but we take those. There's only one spot to go now, and that's mountains. And mountains is a level I have worked a lot on. Or an area, should I say, I've worked a lot on. I've used 2 glitches that Mallory discovered. Shoutouts to Mallory. In Copper County Lake and Valley of the Spirits, which are not used in Jay's Old Run. In fact, in Jay's Old Run, he waits until mountains to get TNT, which is, I believe, a poor decision.
Teleporting twice again. We teleport twice again. You teleport twice again.
Because TNT opens up so much in this game, makes it so much easier.
Pain to do.
So unfortunately, mountains is very linear. There's no way to do it backwards because I know some of you are saying, "Wow, why don't you go to Mountain Sled Run and go backwards through it?" Nope, you can try it. It won't work. Okay, so a few idols to grab in White Valley. This idol is possible to grab without pickaxes. Doing a rising strike from the bottom, I've never been able to get it. That's how hard it is. I've tried it a lot of times. I've never been able to get the spot for it. But I've seen it being done. I know it's possible. No. Unfortunately, we grabbed the slow way with pickaxes. Otherwise, I'd grab it earlier.
Come on.
No. This is not the reason we need pickaxes. Because this is technically grabbable. And you just got to watch it. That's why if I need to get some early momentum, I actually roll on ice. So like I did, and this is a little trickier than it looks. You need the right angle for that one.
Nice.
Smash Strike or TNT works there, so irrelevant.
I haven't missed any.
And yeah, that's all the idols for White Valley. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. Now this is a bit tricky. You can dash for kind of an extra beat than you think. So as long as you get the right angle. And I got it first try, wow.
I've been getting that way too often lately.
So you aim it about where I aimed it there, right at the bottom corner, and you can dash for just that one extra little bit and get the dive. It's not, practice it a little bit, it's not super hard. It's also not really required. If you want, you don't have to learn that, because we have raft here. You can take the raft and do it the quote-unquote normal way, and you can dash and dive onto the wall from the pillars. So if you're really struggling with that, don't let it hold you down. I hate this jump, because I always grab here. I should just spin kick over there. You silly sausage. Yeah, I should just do that.
Yes, finally. Dude, that's fun.
Okay. One of my least favorite levels. Oh, it's least favorite and most favorite. And actually, is this a Mallory skip too in Viracocha Monoliths? There's a skip in almost every level here that was not used in the original 100% run. So it's automatic multiple minute saving. So it's making me think that my route sucks, and it's only saving time because I'm doing mountain skips. So what you have to do here is you have to activate every single one of these guys, almost every single one. So you have to run over to them, they dive, and then the next one pops up.
30 minutes ago.
So you have to do this exact route. Over here, don't forget the one over the right here. I always forget it. Okay, no.
Yep, fair enough.
Wait, for some reason, no, you don't have to activate that one. Never mind. This one just hide behind here. Then you have to kill them. So there's 10 of them. There's one. Grab the idol while we're over here. Why not?
Kill both of these two and then get the idol.
So one spawns over here. So just let them follow you. Just dodge them.
Oh.
No. The opposite of that. And they eventually, I think they will, unless they hit the water, they will, their snowballs will break and you'll just be able to hit them.
May as well get on over here. Actually kind of
And then grab the idol while you're here. Why not? There's a few idols here. You can't forget to grab these idols. I always forget these. And I always end up missing one of these dudes as well. I'm like, why isn't he spawning? It's because I didn't activate them all. So that's 3.
both of them? I did. Holy shit.
Wait, that's 4. See? You know what I mean? I miscounted. 5. 6 here.
And go over here.
Or is that 7? Did I miss one?
Go over here first last time.
I have a feeling I missed one here. So these two, you can grab one of them by doing that. And then if they get to... Oh, I grabbed both of them. That was unlucky. I didn't get him in time. So yeah. If they get too close, which I'm going to do, you can just breakdance. If they do the weird thing where they flip up and down, you can just breakdance them or pickaxe spin them. It's just a bit quicker to... Oh, I got that first try. It's just a bit quicker to do Rising Strike here. So yeah, if they do that, you can just breakdance them because breakdance makes you invincible. I must have got all 10 because... See how much I miscount these guys? This is why I don't like this level a lot, because I always end up miscounting them and messing up.
Very nice. Very good.
So up here, we'll go grab the Shaman. Very important level, Viracocha Monoliths.
Could be gold.
Could be golding on a fairly suboptimal Viracocha. This could be about 30 seconds quicker, I reckon. Grab Mountain Notes. Could have grabbed extra health there, but irrelevant. I've got full health, so grab it later when I don't have full health in a Keko. This is the best way to do this, because you can just dive over to not Penguin Temple, because normally we did do Penguin Temple, but a new skip, it's not even that new, it's from like a year and a half ago now. A little bit quicker to Rising Strike up here, and hit the thing. No, just go dead straight. Dead straight. Yeah, there you go. Now this skip is really easy. Super, it's one of the easiest Smash Strike skips. Oops, unless you mess it up. Wait for it. And then just dash forward a bit, roll, and then jump a little bit more forward than you think, and go round. That is one of the flat out easiest smash strike clips in the game. It's almost impossible to miss. So that skips Penguin Temple, and that is multiple minutes off the run.
I'm sure I got everything under control.
So that is one of the reasons why this got sub 150.
That's why I generally don't know.
Again, I think my play was really bad. But I think I'd love to know Jay's summer best on, because he doesn't have it on his. You notice we are getting the levers as well. That'll come into it in a sec, or in a couple of minutes actually. I'd love to know his summer bests. Hello. Because I'm very interested to see whether this is actually quicker. A little bit quicker to dive over there, grab the TNT, and this is the other reason we grab TNT early, allows access to a Keko.
Cool.
It's possible that may be an out of bounds to a Keko, but I'm not sure. So this is just...
I always miss that first jump.
Just, you throw the TNT, you can jump before the TNT's landed.
So I always over jump it. Cool.
So yeah, just make sure you don't miss any idols. Make sure you go through the same path every time so you don't miss idols. It's easier to miss them in here because it is it's intentionally maze-like and confusing in here. So I follow the left wall is what I do. That means I never miss idols.
Keko could be really optimized with someone who's good at platforming, by the way. You don't actually need to knock off all these icicle things.
Don't need to knock off all the icicle things, I say. Yeah, probably. Throw that into the middle there, it'll knock 2 off. So that's 3 on the bottom level. Stop getting my torch out.
Its D-pad's a little bleh.
Yeah, as I said, my D-pad is a little shot on this controller.
The other day I learned this jump here, impossible without Rising Strike.
That is incorrect. It is not impossible without Rising Strike anymore. Mallory found a way to do it without.
Extremely precise. Because I tried...
Shouts to Mallory. You're a legend.
Over the
Found
course of
literally almost all of the skips in mountains. So I grab the last one up here. Dash past these guys. You can punch them.
so precise.
You can punch them if they've just dropped down as well. You'll kill them. Or you can... Alternatively, you can breakdance them. I could probably punch them there. I don't know why I don't.
So if anyone can find a setup for that, please.
And there we go. That's all the idols. All 11 of... I think...
I should have hit there.
Oh, how do I not know how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Including the Explorer idol. So, the Keko is really important. You can lose a lot of time in a Keko. Don't die in a Keko. That's embarrassing.
World record time.
2 minutes ahead. So, it was about this time I was like, alright, you know, I'm ahead of the world record time right now. If I play just to my PB.
Cobb County Lake, something like that. With no major fuck-ups at all.
1:42.57.
Still. Other places.
Summer best now. So
Yeah, 17 seconds.
now usually you'd use Sling for here, but I don't feel like getting Sling out. We're just going to TNT it. So the last idol there. And this next trick is a little tricky. So you double jump here. So you're walking on there. Then you smash strike there. You dash until you clip in. Now you've clipped, and now you can roll. That is trickier than it looks. So you have to double jump onto the ledge there. Once you're walking, you have about a second to then input a double jump. Smash strike as soon as you can. Smash strike as soon as you can get the glitchy smash strike, should I say. And then dash into the corner. I'll probably go over this by popular demand. It's probably one of the ones I want to go over because it's a bit tricky. And then, yeah, we just get the idols as kind of in a normal way here. But you dash into the corner. Once you've clipped, then you can roll. You can't roll until you've properly clipped into it. So, yeah, there's only one idol up there. Grab the idol up here. This is just the best route to kind of grab the idols. Best route. Oh, I fall down there. You can just...
You can just jump back up here. You can just jump back up here.
You can just jump back up there.
I know, because I fell last time.
And a few optimizations here, like we'll do a dive over to the land here. I have a feeling it might be quicker to go right side. I'll have to check that with Kopakaji. Believe it or not, Copper Candy's super broken. You can actually, with the raft super jump, which you can do on slippery surfaces, you can jump over the walls here. The walls don't have collision up the top. Yeah, so we do a dive here. That's relatively precise. You only just get that. You can also dive over here if I get a fair shot. Nice. Very optimal. And now we do another trick here. There's more than one way to do this trick, as I found. It might be quicker to do the raft super jump somewhere, but for now, for this run, we go to this coloured one, and we dash up the slightly left side of it. I fuck it up a few times. And then you can kind of get inside the wall, and I don't quite get inside it. So it's a bit precise here. I've practiced this a bit. You have to get up high enough so you get through, and that's where the collision stops. That's why you can dash through it. And land on this bit, not in the water. Then you kind of make your way down here, just when your toes are in the water. And I luckily just got it there. So your toes just have to be touching the water, and you can get the raft. This stops us having to press the button and slingshot the things, and yeah, it's just a pain. So just raft around to hit land here. Dash a little forward and then back. And we're in... Oh, you have to go more forward than that. Go touch the door. There you go. You have to enter the load zone from the right side.
Still a little sloppy.
And we're just going to do mountain sled run again.
But we'll get there.
So.
Kevin Lake's my third last item. No, it's impossible to count.
Not much to say about that. So yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying this. So less than 20 minutes to go on the run. A lot of the stuff now is pretty 80% related, so you're probably not going to explain too much. But yeah, feel free to message me like on Discord or whatever, or comment on the video, I suppose. If you're not in the Discord, which if you're watching this, why aren't you in the Discord? Come on, guys. Get in the Discord, ask some questions. More than happy to answer questions. I want more people to run 100%. I know Boink, I think that's the Discord name. I think I'm gonna double check that. I think it's Boink. They were running hundo, and I was so excited because
1 hour 31 minutes and
I'm literally double checking the Discord right now. Where's Discord? There it is. Ooh, there's some new messages in it.
a little bit of spamming.
I need to watch Mallory's stream. Gonna be doing that after. That was very unoptimized there. Yeah, Boink. Boink was running some parts of 100%, which is I'm so happy.
Hated one in the game.
I'm so happy. And fuck you, Spinches.
Easily the most out of the way.
So it's either go to here or backtrack all the way through mountains. Much quicker to just do mountain sled run for a second time. In fact, in this run, there's no way to just do mountain sled run once, unless we find a way into a Keko without TNT, way in and out. So hit pickaxes because I need them in a sec. We grab Cavern Lake now.
If anyone could fix my route.
One of the painful things here, I really don't.
Things about my route. The only two bad things are.
I'm about to explain it on voice, but I'll explain it properly here. So, I really don't like. There's a shortcut here to Jungle Canyon, and we don't use it, and that it really bothers me. I really want to use this, but there's no place in the route for it. It's so convenient to get back through mountains and then do jungle straight away, but because we need torch, it doesn't work.
And having to do half of underground dam.
And we don't get torch in this, so there are ways to alleviate this, possibly through some sort of early excavation camp, but we'll see. And then breakdance or picks just kills these penguins here. Pretty simple. Actually, now that I think of it, I think I might be able to TNT them from afar there. I think it might be quicker to TNT them because it activates cutscene earlier. Watch this space. It's actually quickest here to do a super jump over to there. Do a better jump over there. Grab our third to last shaman. Grab jungle notes, and all we have to do is grab 2 more extra healths. It's 16 and 32 idols. You definitely want to leave those 2 till last until you've got most of the idols. Quite obviously. I think it's quicker to go right side here.
Okay, this segment is way too long, and I forgot to cut it last time. Segment's way too long.
What's a segment here? Cavern Lake to Flooded Courtyard. Yeah, I think I've cut this on exit the excavation camp at this stage. From what I'm saying with the long segments there.
And
I know I'll have myself very quiet for this video. So if you want to watch side by side, you can. I'm not going to have too much in the way of game sounds.
that's clean. Back to Penguin Den.
So the run back, we have to go through Penguin Den, but you know we need to hit Penguin Den at some stage anyway. There's an idol in there, so it doesn't bother.
Let's not do that.
Doesn't bother me,
Get us anywhere.
especially because since we only hit it once, so it's handy. Do hit Mama Olu Tower 3
also
times,
say,
but I feel that's necessary.
Going back through.
That jump again, you need to do the dash and then not get heroic dive.
Almost did 80%.
Quicker to just do that. I think we just dive over here.
I used to
Should have just dived over there. It's quicker.
I used to hate coming into Penguin Den just ducking in here because I used to do
Yeah. So what I'm talking about there in the old route, in my old route, sorry, what I'd actually do is duck into Penguin Den and.
I think I timed it.
But then I need to duck into Penguin Den because I need to come back and do native games through the teleporter.
Jungle
We no longer need to do that. So this is pre-Monkey Temple skip.
flawed logic. In there.
Pretty sure the 152, not 152, the one before that was pre-Monkey Temple skip. So I got like a 155 or something. The quickest to dive there. I forget who found this. I think it was... Was it Dave who found this? You can just dive off these. As long as you're on land there, you can just dive. Because you can dash for one frame and then immediately dive.
I fucked this up last time, didn't I? Oh, I didn't mean to say. Oh,
Okay.
so good.
Those crocs are annoying.
Thought I could bait him out there.
We can just go through here instead of running around the side tower. Just dive. Makes it a bit easier. Just a tad. And it's better to just slow down and just jump here rather than dive.
I'm gonna save another minute here. World record, here I come.
A record, here we come.
Wait till I do excavation.
How right you were. We could grab the idol now. This idol, and I do. Oh, okay. Sometimes I grab it on the way back. Now you normally need sling here, but for some reason TNT just works, which I think is awesome. I prefer getting the idol there because it, the run back is a bit. I have a better rhythm for the run back through this going to Puska, so I go to the right side there because you don't have to do ledge grab. Why'd I get that out? I get pickaxes out here. Yeah.
This D-pad is average.
So that's the reason why I get the idols now.
Even though I can go through the bottom route.
Now you can do a scorpion jump here, but we don't need to. So why?
No, I can't go through the bottom route.
In fact, we do it in 80% now. Yeah, because at the time... No, at the time we did do it in 80%, never mind.
Now, let's see.
No, of course, because Monkey Temple skip. We got
Try this last
2...
3 times.
And I attempt, because I got some time here, I attempt to throw a TNT at the other idol over there, which is a huge long shot. I just thought, yeah, may as well give it a try, but obviously miss. Very hard shot.
One day it'll hit it.
Oh, I didn't get the dive there. That's unfortunate.
What did I just hit?
No reason to grab that idol now. Oh, or is there? Actually... Yeah, I'm not sure what's more optimal here. I haven't optimized Flooded Courtyard yet, so... Watch this space. This is a level to optimize if you want to optimize it. I'm still not 100% sure what order to do stuff. I do know it's quicker to do the Shaman last. Because he's way over the left side, and we want to go back over the left side through Jungle Trail.
Just got people home, that's all, so it might be a bit loud.
Excavation camp's pretty standard until the end. So. And shout outs to AE guy, or Aish. Holy shit, he has broken this level. We can now get on top of this level. That new discovery, no one was going nuts about it in the Discord, but I went nuts. I was like, wait, what the fuck? You can do that? I went nuts because I know the ramifications of such a glitch. And that is the fact that we can get any 4 items we want in the entire game right here. One of them has to be TNT, and that's fine because we want that anyway. One of them has to be TNT, and I
My feet were slightly in the
think that's
I got
it.
away with that.
So what are the other items? So we get Torch. Yeah, it skips the need to get Torch, but we might get that anyway. Skips the need to get Gas Mask, which is nice. Oh, you need to get Canteen. That's the other one. That's what I was thinking of. Because Canteen triggers the cutscene. So it's a requirement to get, unfortunately. So we can get any 3 items we want because Canteen's fucking useless. No, so we can't do that. If... Okay, we don't need TNT to... We do need TNT to get out. Damn it.
We're good.
No. I'm just trying to think of different things while I'm in it. No, so we need TNT to be that 4th item. So we can get TNT, Canteen, plus any other 2 items we want. And that's handy.
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 bit. 1.5.
Because if we then get item switching later, we can kind of do whatever we want.
Oh, good.
So, watch this space. The unfortunate part, unfortunately, it puts away your TNT when you go into the thing too early. And we just grab the idols here, so just, it's not too hard.
A little sloppy there.
You can just ignore these scorpions. They're very, very slow.
Just scorpions. Come on.
You hear me get a bit more nervous in voice chat. So what we do here, normally in any percent I just let the dudes blow this up, but here I just blow it up. Skip the cutscene.
Spam A fast enough.
Just spam A a bit faster through there.
Awesome time there.
So I blow it up just because,
I'm just losing
why
time,
not?
see?
It's a bit quicker to just blow it up there, grab the idols.
Don't know my team.
We grab 2 idols plus an explorer here. So yeah, it's basically which 2 items do I want to grab? Do I want it to be raft? Do I want to grab torch anyway? Do I want to grab? I think I might want to grab pickaxes. So
Sloppy ending.
it depends what I want to do. It's really tempting to think about the ramifications of it. The problem being I have to do Mysterious Temple first, unless the Saint Yeet skip is found. I won't go too much into that, but it's basically unless we can break the game. But if that is found, I'm going to be doing any percent, so... You do need TNT, and after the TNT cutscene, we need Mysterious Temple, so... in saying that, however, we can do... If we want to do bit and binders into this, do it reverse... no, we still need torch, so, yeah. It's an interesting thought experiment about what we can do with early excavation camp and be able to skip getting torch and gas mask, or at least gas mask. And it's much quicker to just dive over there. Why go all the way around? Not even that hard a platformer. Just jump over there. And I've lost a minute on this segment, which would have been probably a bad excavation camp or fall in the water. So another little one. This is one of my discoveries here. I know almost every glitch in Flooded Courtyard just because I spent so long trying to find Monkey Temple. So here you want to roll, glitchy smash strike, and then you can just run straight up the fucking wall. And unless you dive like an idiot. So roll, that puts you a little bit in the wall. Smash strike puts your weight even more into the wall, and then just run up quicker than doing it the long way. These jumps look further than they look. Always swing back. Always swing back first. We will land just in the edge here. Yep, see, right on the edge, so... There is a way to get into this spot early, but there's no way to get out early, so hence why we don't do it earlier. Also, it'd be slower anyway.
Should have an even number. Yes.
Holy, I saved a minute there. This is when I was like, wow, this is real. World record is real.
5 and 5.
I've probably gone on Puska too, because I've developed new strategies to Puska, which I've not properly revealed. That's really mean. I really should reveal that. Sorry, guys. The trick being with Puska, he always spawns at the spot you hit him last in. Use that. Always get torch out before you go in here because it takes a while to get the torch for the torch to light up. So
My Jag's very good though, so yeah, okay.
That could have been more optimal there. Now there's no items to grab in here, so we just run through.
So bad, so bad.
It's very hard to get hit by coconuts when you're running through here. I think it's more optimal to go to the right there. I think you can do without ledge grab. Spin kick onto there, and then we just dive over here and spin kick at the last moment just to get a bit of airtime. Dodge the monkey there. That is the only thing that's different 20%. Onto Mama Olo Tower for the
Still got to clutch it out.
penultimate time. We go here 4 times, wow.
In order to
One of the few levels we visit. I think there's only 2 levels we visit. There's 3, now technically 3. I messed that up there. Unfortunately, I have to get eaten by the croc. Waste 20 seconds or so.
I think I gotta put the camera up a bit there.
So that's unfortunate. Go back, have another crack at it. It's actually not that hard to jump. It's just about holding your nerve on it.
Just because I do lose, I think I just did. That's all. I lose visual cue there. I'm doing it by.
Oh, and I get the wrong item out because I think TNT, which is normally on my right side.
I'm doing it by sound, not even sound cue. Like I don't know the sound cue.
And 5-bomb towers is a little finicky at times. I think I get the dive through here because it's all time based. Yeah. It's actually not even... Those flames aren't even that bad. They have a terrible hitbox. They're very skinny hitbox, and the flames go in a certain pattern. So it's actually even quicker to wait for the flame to disappear and dive through it.
I watched it for a while. Just
because you have to do the ledge grab.
Let's have a good jag.
Depends on the cycle you get.
Still need to perform. Let's have a good jag first.
Jag is jag. I'll go through this in my 80% guide, but
I think I figured out
just
still can't go wrong.
jump towards him. Don't let him circle around. Don't let him do the thing where he runs. Don't let him do that. Stay close to him.
Yep,
If he gets too far from you, he will pounce on you. Don't let him pounce. If you let him pounce, you are done. See that? Yeah, don't let him do that. And if he's going to do that, get the fuck out of his way.
I don't think I figured out.
When he's running around you, stay close to him because then, he won't pounce.
I know how to get it back. You know the trick? Stay close to him. Don't let him dive at you. Okay. Silence.
Okay. Immediate run to the right, hit the first pillar at him. Sorry. Again, I'll explain Pusker in an 80% tutorial, maybe even its own video. Now, because I hit him there, I know exactly where he's going to spawn. It's going to be right to the right here. Yep, and he'll always move that way, so you just do the other pillar there. That's killed 2 of the guys. Now, where I hit him with that pillar, basically right over the top of that pillar is where he's got to spawn. Yep, and then he's always going to move left, because he always does. We're going to kill a few more of the dudes there. So he's about in the center now. It's going to possibly be a gold. I guess I'll use this pillar. I don't really like to use this pillar. Perfect push cup. That was ideal. So
World record.
you can do that every time. Puska is not RNG based.
Because I put a lot of effort into this.
I want to say that again. Yeah, he's not RNG based if you do it like that. He'll move the same way every time. He's never moved differently. Okay, so and the reason we don't end on Puska is because we have 2 idols to grab in 5-bomb towers.
Timing is... I'm switching timing to final item buy because it's silly having it at that little... I mean, I'm happy to argue with it and I'm happy to retime.
So yeah,
if we wanna,
time ends at final item buy, as I said just there.
I wanna have
All last hit on Puska. It's up to you. You can do Puska last if you want. It's just... I think it's, in my opinion, it's objectively suboptimal. Just because you need to grab these 5-bombs tower idols anyway. There's no reason to kind of run through this area 3 times to do... Because you need to grab these idols. You need all the idols in the game.
timing would end on the final.
You need all of them to buy the last item, the 32 extra health, or to buy all the items. So you would need to go to 5-bomb towers, grab the idols, go back to a shaman, which is probably Mama Olo Tower, it's closest, and then back through 5-bomb towers, and then to Puska. Could you do it? Yeah. Is it quicker? I don't think so, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, it's slow. But feel free to explore it if you want. And then it's pretty simple. Up to here. And basically at this stage, I'm like, yeah, I know I've got world record.
It's awesome knowing I've got the world record.
I literally said that. And final item buy. Time. 148.54. So I'll let it play out, and I'll probably let it go to a bit of a black screen. I've got about 50 seconds to go. I'll probably mute the video at this stage, but thanks for watching. Plenty more optimization. My end game was just amazing, hence why I got the world record by about, what, 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes. So plenty of optimization, especially if you're on console. If you're on console, you're automatically saving about 4 minutes. Summer best 142. That could go below 140 on a perfect run. But please ask me any questions. I'm happy to answer them. Feel free to route your own route. This is not by any means perfect. In fact, I am saying it is not perfect. There are so many better routes out there. But let me know if you want to know anything. Yeah, I'm keen to answer any questions. Thank you for watching. Hope this was enjoyable. Catch you next time.
Hope you guys enjoyed.